Hi Stans, my name is Stan. Welcome to the World of Extra. As you guys know, June is Pride Month. So I thought to myself, how can I incorporate my gayness to my YouTube videos this month? And then I realized I'm fruity in all my videos. But I still really wanted to do some LGBTQ plus content this month, so let me start off with this video. For the longest time, I've been wanting to make a video at the gay district here in Tokyo. As you guys know, a district in Tokyo called SHINJUKU NICHOME is the most LGBTQ plus bars and clubs concentrated place in the entire world. But because of this panini caused by cockroach 19 and the state of emergency imposed here in Tokyo, where all establishments are scheduled to close by 8 p.m, I haven't been able to go to Nichome. And because videos at night in Shinjuku are pretty common, I wanted to show you guys the juxtaposition between the day life and the nightlife here in Shinjuku Nichome. So I visited the largest gay district in the world in the daytime. I will also tell you a lot of stories about my adventures back in the day. The good old days before cockroach 19 ruined everything. But first and foremost, let's fix me. What the fuck went wrong? The weather in Japan has been so hot recently. But yes, I'm going to the hairdresser right now to get the blue removed. The blue is actually just like a semi-permanent hair dye. It's like color butter or whatever. But I know blue doesn't come off easily from blonde hair. So I'm gonna go get it removed at the hairdresser. Yes, Gaga, you look so good. I don't know about you guys, but I actually really like it. It matches my vibe so much. I look like this tattoo. But yeah, the vision is this. And it's supposed to fade in that peach blonde color in like about a week and a half. But right now I'm kind of excited to have orange hair. I've never had orange hair before. I know it's a little bit crazy, but calm down. It's gonna be peach blonde.
It's like so high up. It gives me butterflies in my stomach.
It gives me butterflies. I can't take this bitch seriously with that accent. Anyway, so today we are going to the gay district. Oh wait, this is my friend by the way. If you guys don't know, this is Vina. She goes by Mikan Mandarin.
That's exactly how you pronounce it.
She has a YouTube channel. You guys should subscribe to her, give her some views.
Lord knows I need it.
If you guys didn't know, Japan has the biggest, the most gay club and gay bar concentrated place in the entire world.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. If you guys watched this video, you guys would know. Which you didn't.
Go watch that video, guys. We should do it together. I did not know that.
Which is
I thought
Nichome.
London Soho was bigger.
Who the fuck is that? This is Shinjuku Sanchome, or District 3 of Shinjuku, which, if you guys know numbers, is next to District 2 of Shinjuku, or Shinjuku Nichome, which is the gay district. If you guys are ever wanting to come, I would recommend you guys to get off at Shinjuku Sanchome Station. So right in front of this intersection, we have the 7-Eleven, which is actually where all the gays get their drinks from. If you guys know about Strong Zero, one can fucks you up. So a lot of the gays just, get their Strong Zeros from here. And then when they're like drunk and ready, go to all the bars and the clubs. And it's like cheaper that way. Because like a Strong Zero is like maybe 200 yen. But like if you get a drink from the clubs, it's like 500 to 600 yen. A lot of gays gather in front of the 7-Eleven for pre-drinks. My first ever job in my entire life was actually this drugstore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you used to work at a drugstore.
Yeah.
I always thought you worked at a 7-Eleven.
No, I worked at a drugstore. Daikoku Doragu. I had a badge that said English okay, because I was the only person who could speak English. So every time there would be like a foreign gay, they would always be like, hello, do you speak gay?
I would honestly just look at that and be like, oh, that's like a Chinese restaurant.
It honestly does look like a Chinese restaurant. What is that about? It used to be like way more low-key back in the day when I first came here. So it was literally just a door and it was very low-key. If you go further into the gay district, you see this random post office. Right next to the post office, we have Eagle Tokyo. Eagle Tokyo, this is actually where I met all the RuPaul's Drag Race queens. I've met Aquaria, I've met Plastique Tiara, I've met Violet Chachki, Detox. I actually performed that night when they came, so it was really fun. Eagle Tokyo. I recommend it. Right in front of Eagle Tokyo is this internet cafe. In Japan, they call it net room. Let's ask Vina what you can do here.
A net room is a concept in Japan in which they have cheap rooms available in which you are able to shower, do your laundry, use the internet,
and have sex. That's right, because you can get private internet rooms. Some people actually use this place instead of a love hotel to go have sex. It's super cheap. You have sex there. If you don't have a friend who knows the area quite well, it's actually pretty hard to know where you're supposed to go. Most of the buildings here look like every other basic, boring old building. I guess the only thing that would distinguish these places are the very distinct bold colored doors. I personally haven't gone to any of these places though. Also, these rainbows are not to be confused with anything LGBTQ plus related. They are basically just a sign that says an establishment is following the Cockroach 19 Panini guidelines. It honestly looks like a normal place, right?
Yeah, it just looked like a regular building.
Yeah.
But the windows were like boarded off.
That's true. The entire place in general. It just looks like a random alley in Shinjuku.
That's so true. Maybe that's why I didn't realize how big it was. Because I just see like the gay ones. There's like one road where like everything is really obviously gay. Yeah. And I thought that was it.
That's true, that's true. But then literally if you like look properly, all of this is like Shinjuku Nichome, like everything that extends over there. Which brings us to 24 Kaikan. This is Nijuyon Kaikan, which translates to 24 meeting hall. 24 meaning 24 hours, which is essentially a cruising place for gay men. If you guys don't know what cruising is, it's basically a place where people find sexual partners. This one is probably the most famous and the biggest in Japan. It has an onsen, which is a hot bath, a sauna, and other amenities.
I actually want to talk about this because I've read the entire Wikipedia on gay bathhouses.
Really?
Yes, it was so interesting. But I have a question. Like, is it like an onsen?
It's not just an onsen.
Ooh.
Like the onsen part is honestly like not even
Used?
like a huge part of it.
Is that like a sauna? Because I've read that there's a lot of gay saunas.
See, like this place is like specifically like very special because it's like everything. So like
Really?
once you go in, like the first floor,
Yeah.
I mean technically the second floor, but like the first floor of the place
Yeah.
is like all lockers. And that's like where you get naked, like before you go up. So like right off the bat, you see people like getting naked, taking off all their clothes. You just like kind of see like who's going in. You get the feel, yeah, and you're like, oh,
Window
I want
shopping.
him. Window shopping. So they just bring like the small towel. So like some people would like cover their dick or whatever, but like some people would literally just be like walking around because like it's technically an onsen.
Yeah, because that just sounds like a regular onsen to me so far.
Yeah. So like the next floor, I think if I remember correctly, was like the onsen, and then like when you go to the onsen, oh my god, this is so interesting because like it's like an onsen, right? But like if you go further, there's like a little door. Like you go in.
Yeah.
There's like a leather swing.
Is this real?
It's real. Like there's like little rooms.
Yeah.
And it's almost like pitch black, but like you can kind of see because there's like really dim, small red lights. It's very like kinky almost. I think I've been there like 3 times.
Did I hear about the first time?
The first time I went was actually the guy I mentioned in this video.
Whom I do not like.
Oh yeah,
I know what you said about me.
You met him a few times.
I was so nice to him. And for him to then talk shit about me, that is so crazy because I was so nice to him. Screw you.
I usually go there when I'm fucking drunk.
Right.
So one time when I went, there was like a full-on like a lot of stuff happening. People were screaming, moaning. You can literally hear it.
Can you say that on YouTube?
I don't know. There's like individual stalls to shower, and if you literally go through like each shower, people would be like making out or like having sex. There's also like one room with like the leather swing. Then you go further, and then there's a sauna. You go in the sauna, and people are literally just there like showing off their waiting for someone to touch it.
Really?
When I went there with my ex, there was this really buff hot guy. I don't know, it's so weird. You don't ask, like you're not like, do you wanna have sex? You would know because like they would make eye contact with you as if like, oh, come follow me. Like they would make eye contact and then like go like that.
Oh!
And that's when you know like you follow them. Yeah.
But it sounds like a really fun theme park.
Yeah.
It really
Until
sounds like-
you go to the next floor. There are, I think like 3 rooms. Each room has like 20 beds.
Like a hospital?
Literally like a hospital ward, but like pitch black. It's like dark, but like with like 20 beds. People actually pretend to sleep, but like people pretending to sleep are just waiting for people to like come.
That's crazy!
Yeah.
How is this real?
Yeah, it's like a thing. Like people pretend to sleep, but they're just waiting for someone to, you know, do a little bit of a hola.
I just feel like there should be like a better system.
Oh my god. How
What?
would like a
I was just thinking like
Colored,
a colored bracelet, like
Yeah.
I'm down or like I'm not down
Exactly.
or like talk to me.
Yeah.
Right? Like yellow,
Like-
green and red.
Yeah.
We should make our own gay public
We
bathhouse.
should.
Right?
What the fuck? The last 2 floors, you
Yeah.
can like rent overnight because they're love hotels. I hate it when people ask for sex and they don't use protection. It's gross. Use protection!
Gay people can get pregnant too.
Oh no, did it shut down or are they just closed for Oh my god, they closed down. Literally always used to go there, not to like buy anything, but like when I'm drunk, straight from the club, I would just go there with my friends, just like look at like random porn.
That does sound kind of fun.
It is so fun when you're
like,
drunk. I honestly don't like how it's called Tokyo Kids.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but basically you can rent men.
Oh.
It's like you literally just rent a man. There's usually like a little sign here with like pictures of men and you can choose. When I first came here, I was a little naive boy. I accidentally went in, and as soon as I went in, someone was like, "Bye man, bye man." I was like, "Oh, sorry, no." I didn't know what it was.
I've read a lot of Wikipedia about prostitution in Japan. Japan has a lot of like roundabout rules.
Yeah, there's this thing called like sopudando. Have you heard of sopudando?
I've read the Wikipedia.
She gets all her knowledge from Wikipedia. That's how we know
disgusting.
she is trustworthy. Sopudando is basically soap land. They disguise themselves as like a little, a massage parlor where you can take baths and women will help you, but it's literally just prostitution. You have sex with women.
Basically in Japan, it's illegal to give money for sex, right? But if you go to a cafe and you buy a drink and then you happen to have sex, then it's legal, right? So that's how they get around it.
Yeah.
So you'll go to like a place that's obviously like selling sex, but it's like, oh, I bought a drink that was really expensive.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
the price of the drink
I
is...
fell in love with the waitress.
Oh my god.
Everything up until penetration is legal to sell.
Okay, so if you guys look at this place, it might look like just your regular little car park, but no, it's not. This is where all the naughty gays go. It's actually not even that big of a deal. When you're drunk, it's super fun, but right now it's probably like boring as fuck. But let me show you. And right in front of this car park is my favorite club/bar of all time, Arty Party.
To me, it doesn't feel like a club. It feels like you go there and do like creative art.
What the fuck?
There's like 2 poles.
Oh!
Yeah, so you can literally just get on the pole. It's so much fun. I would recommend. Right across the street, we have this really good ramen shop. As a bisexual woman, you have to see the lesbian bar.
Oh, please.
Yes.
I actually want to.
If we look
cute.
to my
It says
right,
girl.
it's Goldfinger. Goldfinger, girl meets girl. So this is the iconic lesbian bar. Do you have Goldfingers? Yes, I do. Everything she touches turns to excitement. Oh my god, I actually love this. Something really interesting about this bar, although it says women only some days are women only, so it's not every single day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, because
Yeah.
maybe some women want to go and like not feel like they have to be around men.
Yeah.
We've all had those
Yeah.
days.
That's very interesting that you brought that up, because when I used to come here during like the weekdays or whatever, when this isn't like women only, I come here to sleep.
Really?
Because I know if I go to a lesbian bar, no one will touch me.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. So I literally come here and make friends with like, lesbian people, and then
Yeah.
I sleep. I'm like, "Can you like protect me?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, no problem."
That's so cute.
It's so sweet.
I love lesbians.
Yeah, I love lesbians too. I look like one. Look at me. There's like a big like karaoke machine.
Yeah.
So they just sing their hearts out. So far, it probably looks like this is such a perfect fun place for LGBTQ plus people, but it's actually not like a perfect place either. If you think about it, even though it's like the LGBTQ plus scene, it's still very much divided.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Right around the corner is Isotope. This one is more of a real deal club. It's pretty big and they hold a lot of events. A lot of my drag sisters actually perform here. A couple of other notable places are Campy Bar, where the waitresses are drag queens. You get to interact with them, chat with them, drink with them, but no touching. And Aero Cafe, which is quite the popular outdoor bar. They sometimes hold outdoor drag shows and can get pretty crowded during the weekend.
Because of the state of emergency, clubs, bars, food places, or literally any store have to close at 8 p.m. So a lot of the bars here start opening at like maybe 2 or 3 and then close at 8. So they like adjust their time or whatever. I feel like at my peak of Nichome, I didn't go to enough places. I used to just rotate around the same clubs and bars, which I kind of regret. But then I got into a relationship and my Nichome adventures were cut short.
So sad.
So sad.
I'm so sorry that had to happen to you.
I know, right?
Especially with who I'm not friends with anymore.